Hey there, it's Elizabeth, and welcome back to another Ramble session. Yep, it's Monday, and I hope y'all had a great weekend. We had a very nice weekend, yeah. My husband's sister and her longtime boyfriend were in town, and so they came down to the Keys, and we spent the weekend with them, and yeah, my husband was a trooper. He was in a lot of pain, but we still had a really good time together and going out to breakfast and hanging out and, chatting and catching up on everything. So that was a lot of fun. I haven't been doing too much really in the craft room. I'll show you some of the things I've been working on that you've probably seen, but yeah, I've lost my mojo, so to speak, in my Fauxbo. So let's see where I'm at in here. Oh, I want to have a new background, like I had to get a new background. I saw it in Michael's, and yeah, I want to be part of the pretty background club, So anyway, I am so behind, it's not even funny. Okay, I've done nothing. I haven't even done the headers on these pages, so I'm so behind here. And so today I'm really hoping that I'm going to catch up on all these pages. I've been working on so many different projects that and you guys know me, I cannot walk and chew gum at the same time. So it's really difficult to be working on 4 or 5 different projects and, just fixing my mind on one and getting it done and then moving on to the next project. So that's what I really need to concentrate on today. And, but I did get a lovely happy mail from my dear friend Allison from the Facebook group. She also has a YouTube channel called AJ's Inspired Life. She's such a sweet spirit. And so I got a happy mail from her, and it was so nice. I'll put her link below. She has a few videos on her channel, and she's so super sweet. So yeah, that's the Fauxbo front behind, okay? So she had sent me this lovely, I usually don't share happy mail, but I don't really have much else to share. So she sent me this beautiful magazine journal that she had made, and it was based off of Crafty Hodges's magazine journal, and I love it so much. So she sent it to me, and I remember seeing it on her YouTube channel, and I was like, oh, that's so precious. And then she sent it to me, so I'm just so humble that she would do that. And it's just beautiful. It's all decorated. I haven't figured out yet. Oh, and she also added these really cute, calendar pages, that I can use. I haven't figured out what I'm going to do with it yet, but I'm wondering if I shouldn't start a journal that I keep all of my crochet projects in, right? So I could photocopy a picture and put the picture of the item, the crocheted item, and then I can write about it here, like what stitch I used, how much yarn I used, who I gave it to, that kind of thing. So I'm thinking I might use it for that. I'm not sure. Or I might use it for lettering practice because she has it decorated with such pretty papers and everything in here. So maybe I'll use it for a quote book or a gratitude journal or something. Yeah, I'm going to find something good to put in here. And I mean, just look at it. It's so beautiful. Oh, I love that paper, that black and white paper. Project Life card. She put washi on everything. It's just so precious. So thank you, Allison, for that. I will treasure this. And then she also sent, a bunch of little goodies too. This sweet little pocket. I love this girl. I think, yeah, it's from a calendar, I think. And then these pretty things. And then a bunch of little doodads and Post-it notes and just, papers and all kinds of goodness. And she also sent me these really cool, I hope it's not too glary, these really beautiful books. They're from the Bible journaling collection at Michael's. A church activity planner here and reflections here, which I'm really excited to get into this one. It's just so beautiful, right? And then Sing to the Lord. This is just gorgeous paper. Oh my goodness. And then it's like this, you know, like you put your scripture in here, your observations, application, and prayer. Love that. So yeah, that'll be a lot of fun to work in too. So I was so thankful for her. And that really brightened my day. It really did. I do believe, let me see in my book which day I got it. July 16th. Let me see. Yeah, my husband had just been miserable, and he had been going for a test. So, you know, I was physically feeling pretty bad that day. So I had like a half of a bed day, and then she sent me this. So it really brightened up my day. It was just so beautiful. Yes. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And then over the weekend while I was gone, I came home to this here. Look how beautiful that is. This is from a sweet Facebook friend in Canada, Perrette. And I just love her paintings. I really do. So she sent me this beautiful card with a note. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, I can't wait to put that in my book. That was a sweet, sweet surprise. Sweet surprise. And then I got this also from my sweet sister Karen in Australia. Look at that card. Is that not gorgeous? So beautiful. Oh my goodness. And then she sends me Kiki K paper, right? So beautiful. Isn't that cute? It would look so cute in the Fauxbo or in journals, whatever. Just so beautiful, the papers. So thank you, sweet Karen, for that. I appreciate it. What else? And then here's this here. When I was doing my live last week, I was, well, if you didn't see it, you can go back and look at my lives, but I've been making these little girls' journals. Now, this one doesn't have the signature in it yet, but I had seen on Facebook, my sweet friend Stacy, a Facebook friend, had made these little like shaker pockets, right? For her, well, yeah, it was on top of a journal and so cute. She glued hers on. I just put this on with a bulb pin and then pinned a little bulb pin down here with some charms, you know? So I'm going to try to work on these, but I don't know if I'll get to them today. I have 3 that I need to finish and send out. And then what else? I've been... I have my faux flow journals all done, and they're packed up right over there and ready to go to the post office this morning after I get off with you guys. So yeah, then this weekend I had to fish these out of the garbage, like, you know, window envelopes, because I want to start adding these to my journals and stuff. And then I found this really cool one. It's green. It's a green security envelope, and I've never seen a green one before. I don't know where it came from or what it was, but yeah, it was really, really cool. Sorry if there's a glare. And it was funny because we were talking about it last night. Oh, there's a horrible glare. See, it's green. So pretty. So yeah, got those, fished those out. I don't know what my husband was thinking when he threw them away. Usually he saves them for me, but maybe he thought I had enough. I don't know. So you can always find stuff in the garbage, right? This was headed for the recycle bin. I'm like, no. We had gotten some, this is really good Tabasco, by the way. It's jalapeno. And it's not hot, you know, jalapeno. But it has such great graphics on it, right? So yeah, I'm going to use that for something. And talking about more about junk, these were all off of my husband's, what's it called? Dry cleaning, you know, I was putting his shirts away, and these were off his dry cleaning. And I thought, oh, I'm not going to throw those away. I can use those. I can put them in as, you know, bits on clusters. I mean, you can do anything with them. And then over the weekend too, well, I guess you could call him my brother-in-law. They're not technically married, but they've been together forever. So he's such a sweetheart. Oh, look at that. they were smoking cigars. So I know you probably can't see it because there's a glare. It says acid on it, and it's this beautiful, shiny, shimmery blue, and oh, so pretty. Drew Estate. Yeah, he smokes cigars. He and my sister-in-law smoke cigars, and I mean, I enjoy the smell of certain cigars, and these were lovely. This one, and so these are the wrappers, you know, the cigar wrappers. So I'm going to use these somehow. I know you can't probably see that, but this says job on it, and it still smells that sweet, sweet smell. Oh my goodness, so good. This one was called Red, so I can use these somehow. And then this was called Deep Dish. Yeah, so he saved them for me, so that was really sweet of him. And yeah, we had a lot of fun together. And then I have these. My daughter, oh, sorry for the glare, jeez. My daughter, here's my daughter at Mount Rushmore. Oh, she's so beautiful. Yeah, she is on a 2-week road trip in a motorhome with my husband's family. So with my in-laws and then some her cousins, and I think two aunts went. 13 of them, okay, in a motorhome. 13 of them, and some of them are little bitty bumpkins, and all the way up to, you know, in their 20s. The oldest grandchild is there with her 3 kids. So but yeah, they're going out west, and they're gonna see like 20 different sites all across the west, you know. So Mount Rushmore was one of their stops, and there she is. Oh my gosh, so fun. And then this was super hilarious. If you cannot see, let me see. Yeah, it's feet, right? Okay, so what I did was I was talking to her. Let me find you something pretty to look at. I was talking to her. Here, I'll put this here. I was talking to her. We were texting back and forth, and I said, well, you know, how many people, you know, ended up going? And she said 13. And I said, well, how big is the motorhome, you know? And she said, not big enough. And I said, well, how big is it? You know, I mean, with 13 people in it? Oh my goodness. And I said, well, in feet, like how many feet? So her aunt took this picture and said, this many feet. Oh, so funny. Yeah. So, and that's not even half of the feet that are in the motor home. So yeah, she's having a really fun time with them, and it's such a once in a lifetime trip, you know. I mean, I don't know that I'll ever get out to the west to see all that stuff. So yeah, she's having a really good time with family, and I'm just so glad that she was able to have that opportunity. So that was fun. And then this right here, what you're looking at, is a blanket that I'm making, and I'm gonna keep this one for myself finally. Yep, I've made, I don't even know how many, I've made like 5 or so blankets so far, or like throws, you know, lap gans. So this one I'm keeping. I do not know the stitch, but I don't even know what it was called on the video, but I will leave the video link below to where I learned how to do this. It is so super simple, especially for a beginner like myself. And I love it. It's like a chevron kind of pattern. And yeah, I got to go to Michael's later and get more yarn. Yeah, so I work on this at night when we watch TV, and I worked on it a lot yesterday. I got about 1, 2, maybe three and a little bit stripes done. And this is probably just going to hang on the back of my couch. So, because my living room is like brown and beige, and you know. So there's that. And then I started working on, oops, I got to pull the yarn so nothing yanks out. If you can even see this, right? This is half of a sand dollar. So I am attempting to make a sand dollar throw for the South House. And it's going to be, the sand dollars are all this like light brown color. And it's basically a granny square blanket or a granny square throw. And I think it has 20 squares in it. Yes, I believe it's 5 squares down by 4 squares across maybe. So 20, yeah, it has 20 sand dollars on it. And then you turn the circular sand dollar into a square in the next rows that you do. And I believe the next row I'm going to do is going to be a blue color. And then the next row is going to be like this off-white color. And then the final attaching all of the squares and all of that, the granny squares, is going to be back into this light brown color. So I hope that turns out sweetly. So I'm going to work on that at some point. Yeah, what else? I don't know what else. I know I have to go to the post office this morning. I've got to start laundry. I didn't want to start doing laundry before I talked to y'all because I didn't want you to hear all that knocking around and my washer taking off and all that. So yeah, post office after this. I already called my grandmother. I think today I'm going to completely work on my Fauxbo. I just really want to get caught up in that. I want to clear off my desk so that I'm not looking at all the other projects I have going at the same time, so that I can clear my mind and just completely focus on the Fauxbo. So I'm really hoping to do that today. What else? Oh yeah, and then with the pictures of my daughter and stuff, I'm gonna start in my Fauxbo, if these aren't glary. Yeah, these pictures here, she's sending me pictures daily of where she's going, and like every day they're visiting another monument or another national park. So I think I'm gonna start in my Fauxbo. I'm going to write on the back of these, like where in the world or where in the United States is my daughter today? And then I'll just write with a Sharpie marker on the back of this picture and use it as a tip in my Fauxbo to, write about her adventures while she's away. And yeah, today I'm going to start missing her terribly. I was talking to my dear friend Brooke from Recreations by Brooke, and I'll put her link below because she's just fabulous. And I was talking to her yesterday, or, messaging her yesterday, and she was like, oh my goodness, do you miss her terribly? And I said, no, not yet, not yet. But today I will start missing her terribly because I do so look forward to her coming, walking in the door at 3:00, and then that's the time I know to clean up my stuff and just have time with her to sit out on the patio, and chat about her day and what's going on with her. So yeah, this afternoon at 3, I'll be missing her. But yeah, hopefully I plan on getting a lot of things done over the next few weeks that she's not here to, keep me company in the afternoon. So I'll just keep working along in here, and I'm hoping, like I said, I think today I'm just going to clean everything off my desk, get, my bins collected and set aside from the projects that I'm working on, and just work on my Fauxbo. I really just want to get it done. Like I said, I've kind of lost my steam on that because I'm so behind, but I'm determined. I am determined to get it together. So yeah, so that's what I'm going to do today, I think. And yeah, that's about it. I don't think that I'm going to do a live tomorrow. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to, although I might pop on. You never know. One never knows. Never say never, right? So yeah, I just want to sit and just finish stuff up. So that's what I'm going to hopefully do over this next week or 2 weeks. Just start getting things done. So that's the plan, Stan. And I will talk to you all soon. Thank you for sharing your time with me. Have a great rest of your week. Have a wonderful day. And I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.